Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and it's time for another escapade. This time, it's episode 2. Looks like this one takes place sometime in the middle of the second case, or perhaps before the second case. But let's see. Spoilers. Yeah, I mean, I beat the game. I'm good to go. The last one was pretty good, so I'm, curious how this one will go. Yes, SPRA. It's almost 2 weeks now since we left Japan. I can't believe how quickly time has gone. So, our next port of call will be Shanghai. Knock, 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 bitches. Who could it be? Who's there? Who could it be at this hour? Oh, I think I know that might be. Go. Go. A detective. A detective? Who? Oh, a great detective. Oh. A great detective. I don't get it. What's a great detective? If you would just be so kind as to open the door. Oh, yes, sorry. Of course. Click, clack. Is something wrong, detective? Are you investigating a case? Wherever a great detective goes, great cases occur. Indeed, I'm the root of all evil. Sorry. Then I don't think I want you in my cabin. That's a fair point. Under our very noses on this steamship, a terrible theft has just occurred. What? You noticed, I presume, the power failure a short while ago. Oh, yes. The power couldn't have been out for more than 10 minutes, though. Well, sure, but a lot can happen in 10 minutes. Indeed. Yet, that was ample time for this wicked crime to be perpetrated. I see. Well, clearly it's a case that needs investigating. Precisely. The culprit ran away in this direction, down the first-class cabin passageway here. Really? The thief came this way? I'm quite sure of it. It may have escaped the attention of the dim-witted crew, but not of the great detective. To that end, I would be obliged if you would allow me to investigate here in this cabin. Well... How curious. Is there some reason why it would inconvenience you to have your cabin searched? Inconvenience me? Well, I'd be lying if I said no. Oh shit, yeah, because it's fucking Mianosuke's in the fucking, in the wardrobe. You know, his home away from home. I kind of forgot about that part. After all, there's a stowaway in that wardrobe right over there. It's just me in here, you see, no one else. So you might perhaps want to focus your attention on one of the other first-class cabins. As it happens, you are the only first-class passenger present. The other cabins are vacant. Oh! Groan. Uh-oh. I think we've been had, boys. Did a rather tragic rumbling in the stomach arise from within you, my good fellow? Of course, as I said, I'm the only person in here. It's not long until dinner time now, so perhaps we could do this afterwards. I do apologize, sir, but it is of the first importance that the investigation is not delayed. Now, if you'll excuse me... Wait, where did he go? Uh-oh, he went right to the wardrobe. How did he suddenly move all the way over there? Bro, that's just fucking Herlock magic, man. Yes, without a doubt. If the culprit were to be hiding in this cabin, it would have to be inside this wardrobe. I mean, it wouldn't have to be anything, really. I mean, come on, you don't need to go looking... You don't have the right to fucking go around looking in random people's cabins and such. I shall need to examine this wardrobe thoroughly. I presume you have no objection. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to decline. Really, you won't find... Achoo! Achoo! Cuckoo! Achoo! God damn it, Ryunosuke. Me... well, technically I'm Kazuma in this instance, so... Did those two rather tragic sneezes arise from your good self? Of course they did. As I said, I'm the only person in here. Are you sure about that? You have a curious knack of talking while sneezing, then. Twice, no less. Huh. That's weird. I wonder if it's possible to talk and sneeze at the same time. I mean, I haven't really thought about it, you know. This is going to be a tough one to argue. I was watching quite intently, sir, and I assure you, I saw no signs of a sneeze. Couldn't Ryunosuke have held his goddamn nose? As I was saying, I shall need to examine this wardrobe. You don't have any fucking investigative authority. You're just a random dude. We've had it now, then. The game's up. Well, I guess we're fucked, boys. Creek. Nobody hiding in there, it seems. What? You seem surprised. No, not at all. Yes, I am. Jeez. He was in there for sure. I shut the doors on him myself. Knock, knock, knock. Who could it be? Who could it be now? More visitors? Who's this now? Click clack. Oh, hello. It's Biff. Everyone's favorite. Biff Stroganoff. Excusing me. Oh, Seaman Stroganoff. Sorry for disturbing, but crime has been committed on board ship. Yes, I heard. A terrible theft, apparently. How do you know this? Well, the detective here just informed me, you see. Detective? Yes, I assumed he must have asked him to investigate. Detective, could you... there he fucking go. Like a fucking whisper in the wind. He vanishes. What? Where did he go? I must ask you to cooperate with the investigation into this crime. Fully. Uh-oh. He's glaring at the wardrobe already. Jeez, why is everyone fucking eyes starting right to the fucking wardrobe? Wardrobes aren't inherently suspicious, you know? Click and a creak. Arg! Oh. Jesus Christ, Sholm, you really are. You're a silly guy. Well done. You found me. What are you doing hiding my wardrobe? My good man, I was merely assessing the practicality of concealment in such a place. And I would say that, at a push, a human could survive for up to 5 minutes in that cramped space. Well, clearly fucking, Ryunosuke is, above human, or either he's, well, maybe subhuman, but clearly he's more than human. I think it fucking, he lived in that fucking wardrobe, basically. Ryunosuke's been in there for a fortnight. Fortnight. Is he not human? Who are you? Shh. This is the moment of truth. The great detective is about to unveil the sordid details of this wretched crime. You mean to say? Yes, there can be no doubt that the culprit of this terrible theft did indeed conceal himself within this wardrobe. What? But that's impossible. He couldn't have done. Because my best friend was in there the entire time. Or at least I thought he was. How can you be sure of this? Elementary, my dear fellow. The criminal left behind was revealing evidence. How else could you explain these 3 bones? Ah! What the? He's right. Look at those gnawed bones in there. Oh shit, was Ryunosuke stealing food or some shit? And he was just like gnawing on the bones like some kind of wild animal? And 3 of them? Arg! The criminal has escaped this time, but I will find him and crush him. Could I ask you something, Detective? Why, yes, of course. I am always delighted to answer an inquiring mind. In this terrible theft, what exactly was stolen? Aha! What else? But some steaks on the rib bone. Oh, so wait, what's this food? Huh. Did you say steaks on the rib bone? From this evening's dinner, 3 rib steaks were stolen from Ship's kitchen only a short time ago. There was malfunction with generator, and Ship was without light for 10 minutes. Chef who saw criminals said that he ran away down first-class passageway. And now I'm on his tail. I'm afraid to say, dear fellow, that your man is no longer in this cabin. But how? Through the cabin door, no less. Having devoured his haul in this wardrobe, the culprit discarded the bones and concealed himself behind the cabin door as you came inside. That's not something you would do, Then, when attention was turned to the wardrobe, he seized his chance to escape through the open door. What? Make haste, my good man. After the culprit. I shall follow presently. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's aggressive sounding. Something troubles you, sir? I think maybe a criminal is not running away at all. What are you suggesting? Now I know where the dog is buried. Mr. Asogi. But me? Da! When I think that you're a culprit, everything is falling in places. The criminal that disappeared in first-class passageway, the bones in the wardrobe. All clues are pointing their fingers at you. Don't be ridiculous. I would never. Yes, of course. I established at once that you couldn't be the perpetrator of this crime. You did? Why? How are you so sure? My dear fellow, there are but 2 things in this world on which one can rely with total certainty. Well, what 2 things? The first is the word of a great detective, and the second... groan. The second is the tragic rumbling of an empty belly. Ah, not again. When I first entered this cabin, there did arise from this gentleman a belly rumbling so odiously tragic that it confirmed beyond all doubt that the man had not eaten a single rib steak in some time, let alone 3. Yeah, fair point. I mean, it couldn't have been either of us, because, I mean, if we ate the food, we wouldn't be hungry now, would we? Why do I have to suffer this humiliation when I've done nothing wrong? Curses! I will catch this thief. He cannot have gone far. Indeed. Assuming he decided against a post-meal constitutional swim. Aren't you supposed to, like, wait 30 minutes before swimming after eating? Isn't that, like, the myth, anyway? Well, if you'll excuse me now, my apologies for upsetting your evening. Detective, one moment, please. Yes? That was a most remarkable deduction. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to tell me your name. Ah, it quite slipped my mind. You have been talking with the one and only Baba Herlock Sholmes. I see. Well, I'm Kazuma Asogi. I'm a student on my way to Great Britain. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Asogi. Oh, and before I forget... Yes? I feel I should warn you. Live cargo is strictly forbidden on this vessel. So, you would do well to conceal the stowaway currently lying low under your bed as carefully as possible. Oh, I see what happened. Rianowski must have snuck. Okay, so I guess he was able to leave the wardrobe and then hid under the bed when Sholmes went to inspect the dealio, the wardrobe. I mean. Oh, under the bed. I bid you farewell then, Mr. Asogi. Well, thanks for not being a snitch, bro. I appreciate that much. Even now, you're still a homie. Even if we just met, technically, you know. He's uncovered our secret. I suppose I should have expected nothing less of a great detective. Now then, when did you move in under the bed? I thought we'd had it when he opened the wardrobe door. Oh jeez, it's weird to see you from this angle, Rianowski. I mean, technically we see the full body animations when you're in court, but you know like outside of court, you never see him like this. Ah, well, it was thanks to that split-second chance you engineered. What? You distracted him for a moment, remember? When he suggested that he investigated the other cabins instead. Oh, yes! Huh. He turned to look towards the corridor, didn't he? Well, I couldn't see what he was doing, of course. But I thought to myself, it's now or never. And the next thing I knew, I was under the bed. Jeez, bro, I'm surprised you were able to open the wardrobe without making noise. Are you sure you're not? Maybe you're the master of stealth. You really know how to give me a scare, don't you? Anyway, what's all this about the rib steaks, eh? Sorry about that. I've just been so hungry. Oh, so it was you who stole the rib steaks then, motherfucker. But then again, I guess, yeah, you've been living in a fucking wardrobe, and you've only been able to eat, like, leftovers from Kazuma. I guess it's fair that you would be hungry, but... Ever since we left Japan, stuck in that tiny wardrobe, well, you should know, you've been splitting all your meals with me. You must be starving too, surely. Yeah, that's true. Oh, so it was your stomach so that was Kazuma's stomach, actually, growling. Right on cue. And there was that power cut before, wasn't there? For about 10 minutes. So it was then. I caught a whiff of the most delicious smell, and I thought to myself, it's now or never. The next thing I knew, I had the stake in my hands. This man just can't help getting himself into trouble. Well, alright. You were hungry. But 3 steaks? Thanks to you, 3 crewmen are going to go without tonight, I imagine. No, it was just the one. Oh, yeah, jeez. Again, it's weird seeing him at in this perspective. What? I only took 1 rib steak from the kitchen, that's all. But I don't understand. Hey, I'm not that selfish. If I'd stolen 3 steaks, I'd at least have tossed 1 your way. I'm not your pet dog. Well, in that case, who stole the other 2? Ah! Do you think... Could there be a ghost on board? Meat-loving ghost! Oh, I didn't know you were so fucking scared of the supernatural. Okay. Huh. There could only have been a single bone in the wardrobe when Ryunosuke moved to hide under the bed. Which means that the other 2 bones can only have been put there by one very flesh and blood person. Oh. I guess we're zooming out. Haha. What? What's so funny? We're on a haunted ghost ship. Jeez. Huh. A great detective. Or a great mischief maker. Either way, I think I'd like to spend a little more time getting to know that man. The great Hairlock Sholmes. Oh, I see you're not the only one. I guess okay, yeah. Hairlock. Well, that was a little bit shorter. Also, curious. But didn't maybe I'm not following, or maybe I misunderstood. But didn't Stroganoff say that there were 3 steak bones, 3 steaks missing? And then, unless did fucking Herlock take a couple? I guess that's the implication that he took the other 2, and he just left the bone. Oh, he probably just left the bones in there to, I guess, throw him off of the scent. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Well, that was interesting. It also shows that apparently Kazuma and Herlock actually met before the events of the second case. Huh. Well, like I said, that was a little bit shorter. I feel like I could go for another one, but... we'll keep it simple. We'll keep it short and simple for now. Anyway, that was the second escapade. We've got 6 more to go. Next time, I will deal with episode 3, which apparently takes place after the outcome of Mr. Natsume's trial. Well, anyway. Until then, though, I'll see you around.